From one stay-at-home mom to another, this is me saying get out of the house. As someone who has 3 kids under the age of 5, it is mandatory for me to get out every single week, especially if my husband's out of town or working late hours, because it is so important for my mental health. Like, the earlier you start getting out of the house with your kids, the better. I'm just telling you that if you feel like you're in a rut, if you need a mental break, a mental refresh, just get out of the house. You don't have to do something crazy. You don't have to go somewhere fancy. You can literally just go down the street, just on a car ride for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, just to go get a little coffee for yourself while your kids sleep in the back. You can go to the library, you can go to the park, you can go like to the museum, like literally anywhere, just so that you get a mental break and so that your kids can get a mental break also. Believe it or not, your kids want the change of scenery just as much as you do, sometimes even more than you do, and you don't even realize that. My husband used to work a lot out of town. That was definitely like more in the summer. Right now it's like a little bit different, but majority of the time I always solo parent, and it is hard. Let me tell you, it is not easy to stay at home all week by yourself, first of all, with the kids. My youngest is 10 months old and my oldest is 5 and my middle child is 4. It is not easy. You have to cook, you have to clean, you have to do grocery pickup, you have to do the laundry. Literally everything is on you. On weeks like those, I especially need a mental break, a mental refresh. So for example, today we went to the dollar store just for a little mental refresh, and then after that I picked up some Chick-fil-A, and it was fun for the kids. It was cheap. It was nothing crazy. Like, obviously, yes, I got food, but like that's besides the point. I'm talking about, like, you know, something to do that's gonna be fun for them. And I enjoyed it, they enjoyed it, and everyone had a good time. Obviously, there's times where I need to go grocery shopping. That's why I do grocery pickup. I take all the kids, yes, but at least we're getting out of the house together to go to our grocery pickup. If I sat at home all week, if I did not want to leave the house just because it was a lot of work for me to get everybody ready, and just because I don't want to, just because it's hard, or just because I want my husband to leave the house with me, and I wait all week for him to get home just so I don't have to go anywhere by myself with the kids, I would lose my mind. I would go crazy. I leave the house every other day, if not every single day. Like, for example, my husband's out of town this week and I only left the house one time on Monday. Yesterday I stayed home all day. Today I was planning on staying home all day, but I'm like, no, like there's no way I'm staying home all day. I want to get out because I started feeling overwhelmed, so I literally packed up all the kids. We went to the dollar store. It was quick. It wasn't anything crazy, but we got some things. I got like some coloring stuff, some paint stuff. They were satisfied. I was satisfied. We got Chick-fil-A, went home, and that was already a little outing. And after that, everybody's a little bit refreshed because everyone got a little bit of a break, even though it wasn't the break that I fully wanted. There are breaks that I want from my kids. Like, sometimes I just want to leave them alone. I want to go be by myself, and obviously that is fine. That is normal. You should do that because you're a mom, you're a stay-at-home mom. But I'm just saying in general, just get out with your kids. Like, just get out. If you keep pushing it off because it's hard or because you don't want to, then that's only gonna make it worse. Then they're gonna grow up in pretty much their own little shell, their own little bubble, and I feel like it's not gonna do anyone any good. That is just me though. That is just coming from one mom to another. It's just some encouragement that you're not alone. If you're a mom that has little kids and it's hard, it's just a season. It will get better. Obviously, everyone goes through something. This is obviously just a season. Getting out of the house as early as possible with your kids is only gonna make things better.